Hafa day and welcome to the Maybe Music Video Premiere, presented to you by Project Inspire and Straight Up Music. My name is Ed Suarez, and I will be your host for the evening. Before we get started, though, let's give it up for our talented DJs! Woo! They killed it, man. Oh, boy. Tonight, we're celebrating a bunch of things. We're celebrating Mess Tomorrow, Women's History Month, and of course, the reason for the season. What better way to start off this month than by showcasing two talented, young, up-and-coming female Chamorro musicians. We have a great program for you guys tonight. We'll get to hang out with the artists and the creators behind the new hit single, Maybe. Stick around as we dive into their creative process and what we can expect from them in the near future. Till then, here's a word from our sponsors.
Shout out to our food delivery sponsors over at Good To Go. Get your favorite meals delivered as you watch the Maybe live stream. Use the code MAYBE to receive a free delivery charge with your order. Order now at goodtogowedeliver.com. Download the GTG app or give them a call at 671-300-7890.
Closing our Harmon and Didido branches marks the end of a chapter, but we want to reassure you that this is not the end. It is us embodying the philosophy that founded us and still grounds us today. It's the reason why we are the People's Bank. It's because as times change and our community grows, so will we. So it's not the end. It's the start of something new.
So worried that I wasted the best of me on you, babe. You don't care. Said now trying to make a nuisance. This is urgent. Trying to make sense of this change got me a war in my mind. Gotta let go.
Try to remember, but I'm falling deep under your spell. Are you vibing? Hey, it's your girl Harmony Shay. Go stream my new EP Ceased on all streaming platforms.
It's Mesh Tomorrow, and I know just how to celebrate it. I wonder if I could find freshly caught fish on Good To Go.
$22.99. $22.99.
Does your brand or business need a commercial? We are Project Inspire, a production company that specializes in commercial, film, photography, audio, and music. Whether it be a cinematic short film, a flashy highlight reel, or even a simple graphic animation, Project Inspire can help make your ideas come to life. We have worked with countless local businesses and individuals in all shapes and sizes. And you could be next. Have an idea? You can count on us. Don't have one? Not a problem. We got you. Hit us up today so we can create. With you, of course. Because we are Project Inspire. Visit projectinspire.co for more info. Or hit us up at create@projectinspire.co. Dream impossible, create beyond.
The Maybe Music Video Livestream Premiere is brought to you by Project Inspire, Straight Up Music, and is in association with High PR. A big shout out to all of our sponsors who made this live stream possible. A portion of the proceeds will be going to Island Girl Power. If you'd like to support, please send your donations through PayPal to create@projectinspire.co.
Half a day and welcome back, guys. Yeah, that sounded like a lot of people. That's just 2 people. That's my mom and my dad. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have Harmony Shea and Kaylee Villasotu. You corrected me in the beginning of this. How you guys feeling?
Feeling good. Feeling good. Feeling great. Thanks for having us.
Like you should? Feeling good like you should?
Yes.
Coming up real soon, we do have the debut of Maybe. And first thing I wanted to ask you guys was, how did this entire thing come about? You know, the 2 of you guys working together, I've always seen you guys out and about in the public as individual artists, right? But now there's this collaboration. You know, what brought up this dynamic duo?
Well, I'm going to start off first with actually getting the soundtrack, the Maybe instrumental. And that was actually during the time I was recording Don't Ask, my one of my other singles that was released, the music video. Jed and I were just in the studio, and Jed was like, Harm, check out this track Kiko recorded. And I was just literally in the bathroom putting on my mascara, and he plays it, and I'm like, this is great. And I really was like, can I write on it, Jed? And he said, yeah, of course. So I started that back in 2018. Yeah, and it's now 2021. So it's like finally, right, Kay? And then we started tracking it in 2019. And then 2020 came around, still wasn't finished. And Jed and I were like, you know, it's missing something. And that something was Kaylee. So that's how it came about.
Wow. And so what was it about the track that made you realize, man, there is something missing, and I think Kaylee is the one?
I had all the lyrics, but I honestly think it just needed more life to it. And Kaylee's, man, she's got one of the greatest voices on Island, you know, and she's got that soulful, deep vibrato, and she really brought the song to life. And I'm so appreciative that she was able to hop on the track, and it made wonders to the sound.
So I want to know, I'm curious, what was that experience like going into the studio for the first time to record the song together? How was that for you?
So I remember walking into the old Project Inspire studio. I was sitting on a table and Harm presented me with the second verse and we were just listening to it. And I remember I was so nervous. I'm like, what am I going to do? What am I going to sing? How am I going to change it up? How am I going to do all of this? But I remember both Jed and Harm created an environment for me where I was comfortable enough to do whatever I wanted, to sing or to give out the options or anything I wanted to do, basically. So I think if it wasn't for them to provide me such a comfortable space, I think I wouldn't have been able to do the second verse. So yeah, the first time I walked in, I was nervous, but then they made me feel comfortable and I started getting into it and it was so much fun.
Man, it was awesome. I was fangirling. Like, you know, Kay was a part of 4 for 4, and every time I watched her, I was so mesmerized. She's just such a A1 performer. So like her coming in and us working on this track, I was just so excited and yeah, fangirling hella.
And also I was so thankful because I've always listened to Harm's songs before, but when finally Kiko was like, hey, Jed and Harm have a song for you, I was like, finally, I've been waiting for this. So I was so excited. That's what made me so nervous. I was like, oh, this is gonna be so fun. Yeah, so I was so thankful that they thought of me and they gave me this opportunity. It was so much fun.
All right, so let's take it way back, right? So we talked a little bit about Maybe, but I'm really interested in learning more about you guys just a little bit. I'm sure the audience is looking forward to hearing about you guys as well. So what inspired you guys to make music?
So I started singing since I was 8 years old. It first started with when I watched Hannah Montana for the first time. I'll never forget the story. My mom was doing my hair because, you know, all through elementary school, my mom always did my hair. I can never trust myself to do my own hair when I was that young. So I just remember she was doing my hair. I was watching Hannah Montana and I was watching her do her thing on her stage. And I'm like, you know what? I kind of want to do that too. So then that started with me singing at school for talent shows, the Christmas program, and then from there it kept going. And it wasn't until middle school I joined the Mount Carmel Phoenix Stage Band. That's where I first met Kiko, and then from there it just took off. My love for music kept going, and yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. So how about for you, Harmony? How was that?
So for me, honestly, just whenever I could start speaking is when I started singing, and I didn't. It was just informal, wherever I went in front of family, at restaurants. I'm a sun sign Leo. That's that fire sign energy right there. So I just love being in the spotlight and just performing for others.
Okay, so speaking about performances, right, and performing in general, do you guys remember your first time performing? Like, just ever in your life. The first time you hopped on a stage, people were like, woo! The first time. How was that for you?
I'm pretty sure I started out singing with family, just like you mentioned, right? But I'll never forget, I was in second grade. I don't even know how old I was, but my teacher was having a talent show, and she was just like, sing whatever you want. And I remember the little kid in me was like, I'm going to sing a song I wrote. And I remember I was just singing nonsense. I wasn't singing anything, but I was having so much fun, and all my classmates were like, oh my goodness, yay. Yeah, that's my first memory of me singing in front of people other than my family.
Do you remember any of the nonsense that you sang?
Not at all. I remember I was saying something like swinging in the swings or playing in the playground. Second grade. What was I supposed to be singing about? I think I was just talking about us in recess. I think that's what all I was singing about. But all my classmates, we didn't know what I was singing. So we were like, oh, yes. They were looking at me like, yes.
Nice. I would have sung about, like, sharing hot Cheetos. Like, that would have been my song.
I think my teacher was like, whoa. Like, she's clapping, but she was like, well, I don't know what this girl's singing. I don't know what she's singing.
It's like, wow, you're so good. But what are you saying?
I guess just piggyback off of Kaylee and the first time out of my family, it was in elementary school, too. I think, maybe first or second grade, but it was a talent show, but it was hosted in front of the school, not just in the class. And I sang If I Ain't Got You by Alicia Keys. To think a second grader like me could tackle that song, who did she think she was? No, but I had fun, and I just remembered I liked being in the stage, and that was my first time under the spotlight, because they had spotlights like we have here,
I think it can resonate with everybody, though, right? Because I feel like we all kind of live a life that's sorry. Why am I getting nervous? Why are you guys making me nervous? Everybody cheer for us! Because I'm so insecure, right? Performing in general is kind of like a difficult thing. People are watching you. Everyone's, you could feel the heat off of the stairs, right? So how do you get over, right? How would you tell someone that has stage fright to get over it? Like, what do you go through within yourself? Like, is there any techniques that maybe you tell yourself, or things you tell yourself, or anything to help you get on stage?
So, if I was going to give advice to anyone who has stage fright, I will not deny when you first get on stage, of course you're going to feel nervous. You can't deny that feeling. But I think the one piece of advice I would give them would just feel the music. Just try to remember why you're doing this, why you love the music. Like, why in the moment you're on stage. I think that's what I would give to people who have stage fright.
Yeah, mine's similar to Kaylee. For me, too, though, I think I'm really nervous, too, when I step up to the mic. But then as soon as I see the crowd and I make these interactions, these eye contact with people, it's like, hey, there's a connection. It's like, hey, they're here to have a good time. So I think that's when the nervousness dissipates, and I'm just feeling the music, feeling the vibes.
Nice, perfect. So let's bounce off of that energy. So how did you develop your creative process?
Honestly, I don't even know. It's just I play instruments too, the guitar, piano, ukulele. I first wrote my first song on the acoustic guitar. I was actually living in Ladera Towers at the time, and it was just started playing chords and writing whatever lyrics came to mind. Whatever love story I could think of. I mean, I was only 13. I wasn't in love then, but I guess from practice, just writing what I felt, hearing other people's stories, finding new chord progressions. That's kind of how the process took off from there.
Wow. Okay, so it did take a lot of trial and error. Do you think you've had your 10,000 hours just yet?
No. I feel like I've only had 5.
5 hours? Well,
yeah, it's just still the beginning, There's just so much work to be put in still. And so I that's what it feels like to me. Yeah.
I like that answer. How about you? So, Kaylee, how about your creative process? How does that work in your mind? Is there anything specific, routines maybe that you do?
So ever since I was younger, I've always been a performer. I've always been used to performing other people's songs, covers. So as of today, as of right now, I'm still trying to discover the songwriter, creating music person in me, because I've always just been a performer. So it's been a journey. I'm getting there. I can't wait till I reach a day and I know I'm finally there, but I'm getting there. Yeah.
Kaylee is also an Aries, so we got that
Yes,
fire sign duo
Aries.
going on there too.
Oh boy, I know about Aries. They're the best. Nice. Okay, so now let's talk a little bit more about Maybe. Since that's the thing we're waiting for, tonight we're going to be launching the official music video. Let's take it way back. Way back. Who broke your heart? Or you don't have to tell me who broke it. But what inspired Maybe?
Well, honestly, it's just I don't want to say collection of guys. That makes me feel like a player. I'm not a player, trust me. But just past relationships I've had. Ultimately, Maybe it's just, it's honestly like a post-breakup song. Maybe I want to go back to this guy. Maybe I should reach out. Maybe we could work this time. But ultimately, at the end, I move on. And hey, look, I got a great song out of it. So shout out to
Yes, you did.
all of those guys.
Shout out to your exes. I like that. Okay, so I know that in the song there was a lot of references, right? Because I like I said, I've been listening to it so much more. Again, it is a post-breakup thing. And for me, personally, I'm still getting over a breakup myself. And I think your song is really helping with that. So I guess, right, so when the audience does see like the music video, listens to the lyrics, what message specifically do you want them to get? Is there an intention, maybe?
I didn't have an intention for this song. I think maybe just to feel whatever they want to feel wholeheartedly. Yeah, like, I don't know. When I hear Maybe, I don't feel the heartbreak. I just feel the music, and I just feel that like somebody's reaching out to me in a way, even though it's myself. Just like if I were from an outside perspective, just that the music is there, and if I need that post-breakup song, it will be there for me,
So listening to Maybe, I feel like there's and a lot of your other songs actually, I feel a very trancey type kind of like I don't know, like it's very spiritual sounding, and I feel like is that like one of your like biggest inspiration in writing music? Like what is it for you? Like what inspires your style?
Yeah, I would actually say from the year 2019 and 2020, I kind of was on a spiritual journey. Really finding my beliefs, and a lot that helped too was astrology. In Maybe, I do reference planets and placements. So Venus and my Mars collide for you, torn between your rising with my moon. So those kind of embody the journey that I've been on, and I got to symbolize that within the song. So I hope like for you listening, it's cool that now they're inquiring. Maybe they'll look out into their own spiritual journey by hearing those lyrics.
Yeah, so coming off of that energy then, like, those two lines, can you break it down for us? Like, what are we, what is it? What are you saying?
Okay, so welcome to my TED Talk. Venus is the planet of love, and Mars is the planet of aggression and lust. And the song is basically me being frustrated with these guys that like, man, they just can't commit. We just can't be together. And I'm so torn with myself. And so when I say Venus and my Mars collide for you, it's like my everything in me, my placements, my planets, they're all colliding for this one guy. I'm so frustrated. And with the rising and the moon, it kind of is more specific to the signs of the people that I had in my past. So.
Okay, so it's like the lesson you learned as well as the like a reflection, right? That's so cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Kaylee, with Maybe, what does the song mean to you?
So when Harm presented me with the second verse, and I remember reading all the lyrics, all I could think about was hurt. That's all I got from the lyrics. So that's what I wanted to do with the melody. I wanted the melody to symbolize the hurt that the listeners who were listening. So I just wanted to take that, and I wanted them, I just wanted to feel that, make them feel like someone understands. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do.
And I sure did understand. Thank you, ladies, for your time. So right now we're going to go into a quick commercial break, and then after that, we're going to be having the Project Inspire Squad joining us on the stage. So, ladies, thank you guys once again, and we'll be back after this.
Closing our Harmon and Dedido branches marks the end of a chapter, but we want to reassure you that this is not the end. It is us embodying the philosophy that founded us and still grounds us today. It's the reason why we are the People's Bank. It's because as times change and our community grows, so will we. So it's not the end. It's the start of something new.
Guess you did hit me what you wrote in that song about me. 'Cause you said forever, no, I drive alone past your street. Cut from your ties and I still wonder why I saw light in my day.
Are you vibing? Hey, it's your girl Harmony Shay. Go stream my new EP Ceased on all streaming platforms.
Shout out to our sponsors at Stroll Guam. Earn a weekly income. Create your own working schedule and get awesome driver benefits when you sign up to become a part of their driver network. Join the Stroll team today and email driversignup@strollguam.com. Oh, failure. Haley.
The Maybe Music Video Livestream premiere is brought to you by Project Inspire, Straight Up Music, and is in association with High PR. A big shout out to all of our sponsors who made this live stream possible. A portion of the proceeds will be going to Island Girl Power. If you'd like to support, please send your donations through PayPal to create@projectinspire.co.
Hafide, and welcome back, everybody. Wow, look at this room. It's filling up very quickly. In addition...
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
We
Thanks,
are here,
Mom and
baby.
Dad. All right. So in addition to the beautiful ladies that we got here, we now do have the Project Inspire squad. First and foremost, we got Irani Zuniga. She is the production manager. Also, we do have Mr. Jedo Antonio, the musical producer. And also, last but not least, Mr. Neil Romero. Yes, director and editor. All right, guys. How's everybody doing?
Doing great.
Doing good.
Nice. This is how I like to start things. Just a little bit awkward. Like, not too much, just a little bit.
Yeah, that was the right amount.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. That's what my mom says every day when I wake up. It's like, you're so awkward. I'm like, okay. But I did want to ask you guys, because a little bit earlier I was talking to the ladies and they had a lot of awesome information about creating the music and the tracks. But I want to hear what your experiences were with working with these ladies.
It was amazing. Little backstory. We usually have like meetings for Project Inspire, right? And usually Jed will be the one to bring up like the straight up music stuff. And he's just like, hey, Ran, there's these two that I want to work with for a music video. I'm like, yeah, who are they? And he's like, Harmony and KPV. And I was like, yes, obviously, of course. You know, like, I don't know. Well, I told KPV this before when we first met. I fangirled over her too, because I've seen her with Mark Carmel when she plays and covers Paramore.
Yeah, we see the growth.
Even Harmony, I discovered her on Twitter, and I'm like, this girl, her covers are so good in the restroom. Amazing. So when Jed told me, I was like, yes, please, I want to work with them too.
Yeah, that's how I feel right now. Like sitting in this chair. I mean, we're kind of like far away, but looking at you guys, I'm kind of fanboying over here. You know what I mean? Because you guys are such, like, I think you guys are hard hitters in this community that we're, building, because we are still in the process of building the art community, right? But before we move on with the conversation, Neil, how was your experience with these ladies?
With Jed, he always invites a lot of musicians and artists over to collaborate. And when these two first came into the studio, they had been recording the track for a while now, but there was one time I remember Jed had just recorded the both of them, and the moment they left, I kid you not, I was like, that's the music video. We're making that as the music video.
Did you have a different idea going into it? Like, did you have an idea, or were you guys all on the same page right off the bat?
No, I actually didn't even know we were gonna do a music video.
Surprise!
Literally, I came in to just, I think Jed and I were chopping it up, and like Neil's always at his workspace, and he's like, or Jed was like, oh, Harm, by the way, Neil, present your idea. And then he
Yeah,
just
dude, for real,
talked
it's like
about-
that.
He just talked about the music video and how exactly what he said, when he heard the song, he saw a vision. And I never thought that like, hey, I could do a music video with these songs I've been putting out. And it was just great to see the team in action and put it to life, put me and Kay's words to life in our vocals. So thank you guys for that, honestly.
Yeah, it was lit, man.
KPV, what you
No,
got?
I had absolutely no clue what I was walking into. All I knew was I was up for anything. I was up for anything they wanted. And I just wanted to point out I've never met, I've only met Jed and Harm. I never met Duck, I never met Ryan, Irani, or Neil. So this is my first time meeting all of them. But I knew every shoot day we had, their name really speaks to who they are. I've always left there feeling inspired. I always felt so uplifted after every shoot day. So that's why I was so thankful for all of them. This was such a great experience for me. I'm sure it was a great experience for everyone. But I'm just so thankful I got to meet all these people.
Exactly. That feeling you're feeling, I feel that whenever I'm in this space as well. Like whenever I, work with these guys, like right now, I'm feeling inspired. This is what I want to do. I want to just talk to people and have a good time. You know what I mean? But let's keep it rolling with a music video, right? So the process of executing the vision. So I guess this question is more directed towards Neil. Neil, what were your thoughts in the preparation process? And then we'll just go off of that, throw the mic to whoever.
We don't really produce that many music videos that often, but I do remember, I guess, my experiences from when we produced Jed's music videos. Thankfully, we had that experience to go off of. And, I knew that we couldn't just go into this cold feet. So we actually had to do screen tests with both of the girls. And, you know, we shot with them individually just so we could, you know, find out what they're comfortable with on camera. Because I don't know. I don't know if they've ever been on camera. And it kind of showed, but there was a lot of growth throughout the entire music video process.
Nice.
Can you agree, Kaylee?
A lot of it.
Yeah, KB be shaking her head on the side over there. I wanted to ask, like, so why are you shaking your head?
I remember when they told me, okay, we're gonna have a screen test. I was like, oh, I'm up for it. Let's do it. Then we got to where we're doing the test shooting. I remember this is my first music video ever. So of course I was a little bit nervous. I'm not used to being in front of the camera. So I remember Neil was directing me. He was like, maybe you should do more hand movements. So you have to make sure, like, when you do your movements, you got to commit to it. So it always has to be above your waist. So I was like, I was like, what hand movements? And then I remember the first time we shot the test, right? I was just shaking my head, just singing. Because I'm like, all I kept thinking about was the hand movements. And I was like, I'm sorry, Neil. But I don't know what hand movements you wanted me to do. And I was just like, okay, hand movements, okay. I'll never forget that because I was so nervous. After that, that's all I kept thinking about. Every shot we did, I was like, what hand movements am I going to do? What am I
mean, it looks like you got it down now. You got hand movements going right now.
Thank you, Neil. Thank you.
I wasn't there for the screen test, but I did see it. I think that was what, day 2? Oh no,
I think day 3.
Day 3.
Yeah.
The last day.
Yeah, the last day, day 3. We were somewhere, not gonna say where. And there was a part where it would. They were both like back to back, and the hand movements needed to happen, but it was just wasn't happening. She was trying. She was doing her best, and it was so cute because that was the first time where I saw Jed coaching KPV, and it was just when I saw Jed coaching KPV, it was like it felt like it just came around full circle because we were the ones coaching Jed the first time, and now Jed was kind of just like stepping in, doing what we did for him for them. So it was amazing, and you know it was funny because you know like Jed really got into it with the hands. Like he was like, you know, KPV, if you just listen to the song, just be like.
Yeah, it's hard to feel it, you know?
He really felt it.
So how was that experience for you, Jed? Like
Yeah, so it's funny that Randy says about the whole blocking thing because one thing that I really hold dear in my heart memory was when back in the day it was a low shoot, right? For one of my songs. And literally Neil, Justin, and Randy were there coaching me. And it just felt like a flashback per se. And I was like, man, it's funny how things move full circle. It's funny that Randy mentioned that. But back to KPV, like what I did with her was really this whole like, how am I going to put this? We blocked, right? So we listened to the lyrics. And I was like, all right, when you hear a word, what hand movement do you see? And usually the first thing that pops into your mind is usually the best movement. And you know, you really got to commit to it. You can't just, you have to really like 2 hands, you know what I mean? Like you really have to feel it, right? You have to feel it on camera because it's different from performing live. Performing on camera is like totally different. Yeah, Kay came in clutch towards the end. So shouts to her.
I'll never forget day 3 because day 2 came. And Neil never said anything about hand movement. So I was like, I'm in the clear. I'm good. Then day 3 came, and then Neil looks at me and he goes, it's time. And I was like, he was like, it's time, Kaylee. And like, I don't know, right when he said it, PTSD. Quick. PTSD quick. So I was like, you know what? In my head, I'm like, you know what, guys? You cannot leave it in my hands. You cannot leave it in my hands. So
I can't move these hands. Literally, we cannot leave it in your hands.
Yeah. So when they were like, Jed, come help, and I was like, yes, Jed, please help me. I was like, because I don't know what to do.
I got PTSD just watching Kay. I was like, oh no, I remember this.
Wait a minute. I know where you're going.
I feel you.
Nice. Harmony, how about you? How was your experience with the screen tests?
Yeah, I think taking direction was more intimidating and nerve-wracking for me. I've been on camera before. I've been filmed for a musical when I was in high school, and I did a couple plays and other things like that. But you're working with a new set of people. But like Kaylee mentioned earlier, they never failed to make us feel comfortable, and I really appreciated that. And Neil was I never felt like he was on my case about like, hand movements. Oh, make sure you pick up this rock. Make sure you don't slip on the water. You know, like it was very comfortable for me, and along with the other guys too, Ad Ryan and Ducky.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Beautiful. And everybody's gonna get to see what those hand movements look like. You know, very very shortly. But the debut of the music video.
I can't wait.
It's all hands.
It's just
Maybe.
it'd be funny if someone just like hyperimpose or superimposes like a Elmo on it. Hi, it's me, Elmo. I don't know.
No.
So I've seen the cut of the music video, right? And you guys should be excited. If you're not excited yet, you should be, because this music video and the way everything is pieced together, there's so much symbolism that you have to keep in mind. And so I kind of wanted to hop into that, right? So leading into the music video, is there anything at all that we should be on the lookout for?
It's a really good question.
Thank you. Just came up with that on the spot.
That's a really good question.
Came up with that stuff on the spot.
I'll just give you a hint. Is our set right now?
Oh,
So
yeah, a
just
lot of the
looking at
props.
our set is kind of what embodies the music video and what's gonna be seen.
You'll see Venus and Mars rising with the moon.
Guys. And so I think that's what it is with the color scheme then, right? So the red and yellow, is that what it is? Because I'm looking here and
Nature-esque, right? So I guess to run it back to the EP, the theme really is the elements like earth, water, wind. And we really just wanted to showcase all those elements in this music video, whether it be the air, whether it be the water. So I don't know if I should say this, but yeah, we're working on another music video that's going to tackle or like showcase the elements of fire and water. So this is more of wind and earth. As you can tell, the greenery around us, the sky. But yeah, expect to see that, elements of that. I feel like it's not spoiling anything because you look at nature all the time, but
also it's like, hey guys, watch out. There's another one.
Yeah.
Okay, very cool, very cool. Okay. After that good question, I actually don't know where I was going to go with that, so stand by real quick.
I did.
Oh, wait,
I
actually.
did.
Oh, go ahead.
I did want to say that, like, just a little anecdote. I embodied it so much that I even got it tatted on my finger.
Oh, dude, show the camera. Are you able to show the camera?
Zoom in.
It's there. Zoom in.
No, I'm just kidding. Don't mess with the shot. But yeah, so I have the kanji characters for each of the elements on my fingers. It just represents the album, but yeah, I had it. Did I have it during Maybe? Yeah, right?
Yeah, you did.
I did. Yeah. So maybe look out for that in the video.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe
I did.
You guys don't know this, but under her hair, there's an arrow. That's, I don't know. Rumor says, you know.
And I might be able to airbend. Just.
Maybe.
We'll see. How are we on time, by the way? Let me just check. Good, bro. Okay. Or like, how much time do you have to kill? I'm running out of questions.
It's Mesh tomorrow, and I know just how to celebrate it. I wonder if I could find freshly caught fish on Good to Go.
$22.99. $22.99.
I could change the way that you see yourself. You wouldn't wonder why you're here. They don't
Are you vibing? Hey, it's your girl Harmony Shay. Go stream my new EP Ceased on all streaming platforms.
Does your brand or business need a commercial? We are Project Inspire, a production company that specializes in commercial, film, photography, audio, and music. Whether it be a cinematic short film, a flashy highlight reel, or even a simple graphic animation, Project Inspire can help make your ideas come to life. We have worked with countless local businesses and individuals in all shapes and sizes. And you could be next. Have an idea? You can count on us. Don't have one? Not a problem. We got you. Hit us up today so we can create. With you, of course. Because we are Project Inspire. Visit projectinspire.co for more info, or hit us up at create@projectinspire.co. Dream impossible, create beyond.
All right, cool.
And cut.
All right, guys, that's a wrap. Where are you going? What the?
The Maybe music video live stream premiere is brought to you by Project Inspire, Straight Up Music, and is in association with High PR. A big shout out to all of our sponsors who made this live stream possible. A portion of the proceeds will be going to Island Girl Power. If you'd like to support, please send your donations through PayPal to create@projectinspire.co.
I know you were asking about like what can viewers expect when the music video is released, but you know Harmony did mention or Jed mentioned like the elements of wind and water
Yes.
and all of that, and it's just funny to hear that because when we were filming, especially the first day, I swear to you, as a production company, as a production team, we try to control everything. Make sure that we're prepared and we have everything, all props, costumes, locations, casting, all of that. But one thing we can't control is the weather.
Mother Nature.
Bless up. And
Bless up.
we were like, oh, you know what? If we had wind, it would be really nice. So the universe was like, you want wind? Here's all of it. And so you'll see it, or you won't see it because, Neil's one of the best editors. But there's a lot of shots where like, hey, PB and Harmony's kind of like,
Dude, if I could chime in, a big shout out to Adrian because for one shot for Harmony, we have BTS on it. We were right by the cliffside and it was so windy, and we got our homie Adrian. He's actually holding Harmony's feet in one shot, or he's holding her legs, and he's just like this. Yeah! Woo!
He's such a real one. He made sure I didn't die. So thank you.
He took over the team. He was really just there like.
But Randy's right. It was so windy. Like they were just like, you know what? Yeah, let's give them all the wind that day, and let's go just like mess a lot of things up.
Second day.
Oh yeah.
Or was that right?
Dude, that was day one. Oh, that was day
two.
Day 2.
With you.
Yeah.
KPV. Okay, we always try to get the weather, or like I said, weather is something we can't
Oh
control.
my God.
But we always get the weather just to know what we have, and it said 10%.
10% chance of raining?
10% chance of rain, and we got all of it.
So 10 inches of rain.
No. That's
we
all
got all the
10% was right there.
Like one spot of the road that we needed, just like poured.
Like the rest of the Guam, the other 90% was dry.
Very dry. And our main focus were the main talent, so they were all in the cars. But if you were there, if you were a crew, me, Neil, Jed, Doug, we were all just like soaked, and with one small umbrella, like, we're accepting this. This is happening. We're gonna finish today.
I felt so bad. I remember sitting in the truck with Neil, and I just looked back, and all of them are just in the pouring rain. And that's one thing about them too. They're so committed. They will do anything for what they're doing. So
Hey, shout out to Kaylee's parents though, because
yes,
they brought us food.
Yeah, so this was my first music video ever. So of course my parents, I told them, I was like, you can come and stop by, and they were like, yes, we're there. We're there. So they came and brought pizza, and it was the cutest thing. Shout out to my parents, to my family. I love you guys so much.
That's the best. I love that. You're gonna make me cry.
Oh, my family thinks this is the coolest thing ever.
Wow.
They think it's the coolest thing ever. Because, growing up, all I did was live performances. I was
Yeah.
never really I never did the whole visual aspect of the visual aspect of music. Yeah. So when they heard I was doing this, they were so excited. I remember they were thinking this was so professional. My dad was like, wow, so this is your director? My dad, that was so cute. They're so excited for it to come out. They've been so supportive ever since.
So, do you guys feel like you're like family now? Even maybe?
Oh gosh, yes. Every moment was so sentimental for me, and especially our last day of filming. Man, the sunset.
Yeah, the sunset was just so beautiful. The last day 3 was with KPV and Harmony, and it was well, I don't want to say where it's at, but the sunset was just so beautiful, and you'll see in the music video. It's oh my God, it's so nice. But again, like these guys really did grow like before our very eyes to see where they were. When we first started filming, or even when we first started writing the song, and to see their progression as artists, because even outside of this, they're grinding in their own way, right? So, shouts to them that the growth doesn't just end here. It keeps on going and going and going, and eventually, you're going to expect more music from Harmony. You're going to expect more music from KPV, and you're going to more than likely expect more music videos from us. So it's cool. It's really fun. And it's a chance to create with homies, and really, nothing really beats creating with your friends, and it's really dope. Yeah.
So I know every shoot day I had, there was always a moment where, I'm not sure if anyone saw me, but I always had a moment where I just took a deep breath, or I closed my eyes, and I was just so thankful that we were all able to do this together. I was really Kiko can what's the word? He can attest that I think after every shoot day, I always cried. I'm a very emotional person. So even just talking about it right now, I can cry. I just knew every shoot day I had, I was just so thankful for just everyone. Like this experience and all, I cannot put it in words. I really can't.
How about you, Harmony? How was like the entire experience? Just like wrap it up in a bow. Like how was it for you?
I would say monumental. That's a word.
Oh, that's a big word too. That's a lot of letters.
Especially a part of my music career. I mean, I did have a music video for Don't Ask, but it wasn't a big production. It wasn't, and I felt so special. And I think that's just, you have those moments in life where you feel like a star. And I feel like Kay and I really had that during that time, and it's a nice feeling. Definitely really nice. I would say on the last day, I did cry after too. On my ride home, I was driving, I was like, oh my God, listening to the song, playing Maybe.
Like 5 seconds.
Yeah, it was monumental.
Personally, I feel like that's the beauty of Project Inspire, right? There's this sense of, hey, we're a community, and hey, we're going to help each other out as much as possible. And I feel like you guys have constantly, that's why I say I fanboy, because when I was in high school, like you guys made the feature film as high school kids. That's insane. And so, what was the driving force for you, and what was the intention with building it to what it is today?
For me personally, I'm very hard on myself when it comes to the art that we create. And so there's a lot of times where we'll come out with a new project, and I'm ridden with anxiety of like whether it's going to be good or not, because I don't know whether it's good or not. And, a lot of the times I'll have to come to my team and ask them for reassurance. And so I put so much weight on myself on whether I enjoy what we create, but I absolutely love the process of it. And so whenever I hear stories from both Harmony and KPV about what it means to them, that's what reminds me of why I do what I do. You know, because for me, it's just me trying to one-up myself and create good art. But for someone else, you know, it could mean the whole world. And that's what I get truly affected by. You know, when we were kids making movies, we were just doing it because we absolutely loved it. And at some point, we were just like, hey, you know what? We should try our best to showcase other talent, because there's so much that Guam has to offer. And, you know, that's why we're here today to celebrate these two lovely young Chamorro musicians. And, you know, maybe one day when there's a little girl out there right now who, you know, just like KPV is going to be like, that's my Hannah Montana. Yeah. You know, she's my Hannah Montana. I want to be like her, you know, and I want to create music. I want to create art because they saw a role model on screen. So that's why we do it.
Let me wipe my tears first.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Honestly, everything that Neil said is basically everything that I probably would have said too. But going back to just, you know, the month of March and being able to release this at the same time with all of Chamorro going on and Women's History Month, I guess it's just very uplifting and very rewarding that us as a team, and even meeting these two lovely, you know, talents, and especially the whole team who actually joined us. Shout out to you guys! Yay!
Shout out to you guys!
It's so humbling to know that we get to be part of, you know, being able to inspire not just the island of Guam, but whoever this reaches to, because like you said earlier, the internet is powerful.
Yeah, dude,
you know,
100.
we don't know who's going to be watching it. We don't know who gets inspired by it or who gets motivated by it, but it's such a humbling and rewarding feeling knowing that we get to be part of that. And hopefully people do, because it's fun. It's amazing. It's fun to do. Yeah.
There have been women artists, right? But not necessarily two female artists from Guam making a song that's a little different, more modern, you know what I mean? And I really want to achieve that with these two because they have the voices for it, you know? It's the first of its kind. Personally, I think it's the first of its kind. There's probably been female artists back in the day too, and, you know, but these two, you know, they're really full steam ahead, you know, like ahead of the curve when it comes to like the new generation of artists. And I really wanted to help these guys achieve that because I've seen them grow, whether it be Harmony from her first event at a native event at Bay Caso, or whether it be KPV for the, you know, the Mount Carmel Phoenix stage band. To see that come full circle and still after all these years still pursuing what they love, still staying inspired, still writing, still singing, it speaks to me, and it speaks to all of us at Project Inspire, because at the end of the day we're just trying to perpetuate and really just cultivate the next generation of artists, and at the end of the day it's just dreaming of possible and creating beyond, like literally.
Dude, you're gonna make me cry. Stop.
Yeah, but we don't know what it's for other than for the sake of art, and we really want to bring something cool for the island. And you know, it is Women's History Month and it is Mes Chamorro, and we are considered Guam artists, and why, you know, who's to say that we can't keep doing this over and over again? Like, this shouldn't just be a one-off thing. This should be the standard. And totally, like, I really just want more music to come out, more high-quality music, more high-quality visuals. And whether it be Straight Up or Project Inspire, we really are just trying to create for the island, or not even create for the island, but create for ourselves and to share with other people and to just celebrate art in general. At the end of the day, just dream impossible, create beyond for the greater good, just because. And Sats to the homie just won. Hey, RIP. We love you, man. Shouts to you, bro. We feel your energy tonight, man.
Honestly, I tell Neil about this all the time. Like, I wish I was able to hang out with him and get to know him, because, like, I know that you guys were all, you know, like this is your baby, man. Like, I'm gonna cry, dude, but this is your baby, and I just wanted to see the mom and dad. You know, that's all it is. Like who created? You know, exactly. That's what it is. So it was Neil and Justin.
mom and
now
dad.
we know.
I would like to chime in. I actually have an anecdote on set. I think Irani and I were on the way to the last day of filming, and we were in the car just talking, and she actually brought up, you know, Harm, I wish Justin was here. And she's like, but that's the thing I feel with you guys and the energy you're bringing. He's living here. He's here right now. He's embodying everybody. His spirit and energy is living through the production, and when people see this, they're gonna remember even more of him. You know?
I love it, dude.
Doing what we're doing right now and meeting you guys, you know, it's amazing. And just the fact, I actually didn't even know you didn't know Justin. Yeah. But just knowing that we get to meet these people, and instantly what always happens, especially when we meet you guys through Project Inspire, automatically one of the thoughts I have is like, this is a kind of person that Justin would vibe with, or I know Justin would enjoy, you know, the company of this person, or you know, just not accept, but align with them. And sometimes that's my like extra push to be like, yeah, this is a good thing that we're doing, just because, you know, it feels right. And if he were here, he wouldn't have been doing it another way, you know. So yeah, thank you so much.
I just want to say how thankful I am for all of you, really. Oh, I don't want to cry.
No, cry, please cry.
Really. All I know is I've never met Justin either, you know, but I believe that he would be so proud of you all, you know? And I'm so thankful to know all you guys and for this experience. Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, guys.
I knew I was going to cry. I knew I was going to cry.
Man, I think, okay.
Just real quick,
There we go.
I
Go for
did want to do a little thank you for everybody here involved, and especially Janae and Jaden. They're behind the camera right now. They were there during production. They were also checking our day ones, yeah. And because we're talking about the music community and supporting that and expressing that, I did want to do a little shout out to the small businesses on Island and to shop local. I'm actually wearing them right now. So right here on my necklace, I have Shop Star Seed, and on my wrist, got that ice on my wrist. And then Cosmic Craft, this beautiful cardigan. And then on my nails right now are She's Pretty Pressed, Reese, the owner of it. So I just wanted to, add that in. And especially thank you to my family and friends and my mom, dad, and my sister and brothers. So thank you. Thank you for this opportunity.
Yes.
Yeah, all the fam and friends.
My family and friends too, and I cannot forget the MVP for me, Kiko. Thank you so much, Kiko. He was my biggest cheerleader. I love you.
Dude, you can't see him, but he's crying too, dude. Hey, Kiko, you good? How about you, Neil? You want to throw anything out there?
I guess, on behalf of Project Inspire, we would like to thank everyone that participated in the music video in this live stream event. We want to thank the sponsors. We want to thank to you, the viewer who is taking part in this moment with us. We appreciate all of you, and we hope you enjoy the music video.
All right, and guys, with that said, wait, hold on, wait. Let me reset. Let's reset. Wow, great words, Neil. Nah, that's fake. That's fake. That's fake. That's so fake. Man, see, that's the thing. Like, thank you guys for your time. Thank you guys for your words. Thank you for continuing to inspire this beautiful community that we're continuing to grow. And I'm just happy to be sitting in this chair, barely fit it. You know what I mean? But it's such a great opportunity, and you guys inspire me every day, So thank you guys very much. And without further ado, guys, don't go anywhere, because next up, we do have the Maybe official video. Don't go anywhere, guys.
Yeah! All right, everybody, that's a wrap. Cut!
The Maybe music video live stream premiere is brought to you by Project Inspire, Straight Up Music, and is in association with High PR. A big shout out to all of our sponsors who made this live stream possible. A portion of the proceeds will be going to Island Girl Power. If you'd like to support, please send your donations through PayPal to create@projectinspire.co. Hey guys, Harm here. Thanks for being patient and kicking it with us. Now, we present the official music video for my song, Maybe. Enjoy!
Just say what you need. Voicemail won't cut it for me. Maybe I should text you. Maybe you would come through, but that will give you all control.